A big project with a lot of details and deliverables can be a lot easier to manage if you break it down into tasks. Moment's Task Manager system lets you create and assign tasks with estimated hours, descriptions, and deadlines. Tasks can be created in a number of different ways, either from offers, inside the Activity tab, from the task list, or from the task board. If your project has a lot of the same tasks, it makes sense to use the project templates that include the tasks that you commonly need. In this video, we'll focus specifically on the task board. In the task board, you'll see a column for each activity in the project. Click the plus icon next to the activity name to add a task. Give your task a descriptive name, something that's easy for your team to recognize. If your task has a due date and an estimated amount of hours, add that to the cells below. You can assign specific coworkers to each task and notify them by email. You can also categorize your task using tags. In this example, we've created some tags to indicate priority, but you will of course create tags relevant to your own routines and workflow. Hit save and you'll have a brand new task ready to be tackled by your team. The simplest way to use tasks is to use them purely as titles to track hours on. However, there's a lot of options to boost your task management. If you open a task, you can see that there's more options inside. You can, for example, connect tasks to the quality management system by using routines and checklists. There's an upload box for attaching any kind of file to the task, for example, an illustration or various project documents. In the description field, you can specify your task in detail. Here you can also add and render any pictures you've uploaded. On the bottom left, you and your team can add comments to the task and choose whom to notify. Whomever you notify will get the comment by email with a link to the task. Now that you've both created and specified tasks, you might want to start tracking hours on them. You can add hours directly from the task by clicking the New Time Record button. Like usual, you'll add the hours you've spent and perhaps an internal note. Hit save and you'll see the progress bar of the task start to move. If you prefer to track time from your timesheet, that's just as easy. Just go to your timesheet like normal and click the cell that corresponds with the correct project and day. Select the task, and then add the hours and the description. All coworkers will be able to see the hours available on each task. A third way is to track time from your task board. Go to My Pages, Tasks, and locate the task you've been working on. If there's a lot of tasks on the board, you can use the filter options and search field to find it. Click the little clock icon and add the hours like before. As a project manager, you can compare the hours spent on tasks to the hours estimated and see if your estimates are correct or if you should adjust them for future tasks. From View Options, you can decide how to display the tasks. For example, it can be great to see them in terms of due dates. Select Standard View, and you'll see the tasks relative to each other based on their respective due dates. This makes it easier to prioritize which task to tackle first. Speaking of priority, you can use tags to further emphasize which tasks are important. Change the view to display a tag group, and you'll see that the tasks fall into different categories based on their tag. From here, you can drag and drop tasks around to change their tags, and hence their priority. Again, the tag names are entirely up to you. You can have as many different categories as you like. If you wish to display more information about each task, go to the gear icon and select the variables you want to display. Task Management in Moment opens up a wide range of options and helps you keep track of all project details. You can use tasks simply as titles to track time on, or work from within tasks, communicating with your team members and centralizing information inside each project. Whatever level you choose, using tasks is a great way to break down complex projects into manageable parts that you can work on individually.